Guess what we doing today? I bet you guys can guess. I'm sure the title and the thumbnail gave it away. Today we are making some Christmas cookies for dogs. Specifically, we are going to try to make hot chocolate cookies for dogs. Now, those of you that have been around for a while, you already know it's not chocolate. It's, say it with me now, Carob. That's right, not chocolate, Carob. But we're still calling them hot chocolate cookies because hot Carob cookies just doesn't sound as good. Eleanor's like, is it over here? Is it over here? Which way do I go? Can I come up here and steal the ingredients? You're a good try. That's probably not a good idea. Yeah, I don't think so.
She's like, I'm going to check them all out. All right,
She's like, oh, yeah, I got one. She did. She got one. All right, everybody else gets one too. You can have a Carob chip. You can have a Carob chip. Eleanor's like, I'm stealing everybody else's Carob chips. Okay, so we're going to go over all the ingredients as we add them to the KitchenAid mixer and show you guys how to make these really fun, festive cookies.
Yeah, did you chew that?
She's like, I don't know how I feel about that flavor. That's very interesting. Is it stuck in your tooth? It might be stuck in your teeth. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to add 2 fairly ripe bananas to our KitchenAid mixer. Now, if you don't have ripe bananas, you can use regular bananas. You're just going to have to go through and smash them really well with a fork. They're like, wait, is that Nana?
No.
Is that Nana?
It is a Nana.
Look at how patient she's being.
I know, you're being so good.
She's like, maybe we could have a lick of the Nana.
Maybe a lick.
Maybe a lick of the Nana?
Yeah, like,
a lick of the Nana. Ooh, all right, you get a lick.
You like that?
Oh.
Is that a good smell? Is that, do you approve for this ingredient?
It's like,
I don't know, this one looks like it's a little
I
well
don't
done.
know how I feel about that Nana.
I know.
Look at Kira laying perfectly on the counter. She's like, Dad, I'm just helping. Put the Nana in the bowl. I'm totally helping. Back, you know. All right, so 2 fairly ripe bananas into the bowl. Oh, it smells so good. You're such a good girl. All right, we got the nanners in the bowl. Now, before we add any more wet ingredients, we are going to go ahead and mash these up a little bit. Keep your tongue out of there. Don't worry, I won't let her get her tongue in here. So there's the mashed Nana. Now, like I said, if you use fresh bananas, you can mash them up with a fork, and as long as they look mashed, they will still work.
You have to mash them a little extra.
You think so? You think you're going to lick that? Memphis has left the building. She's like, whoa, this table is nice for laying. Okay. Let's add the rest of the wet ingredients. Memphis has returned. The next thing. Oh, my goodness. Gee, can you tell it's peanut butter?
Yeah.
That was like in sync.
Simultaneous.
The next thing we're going to need is about 3/4 of a cup of creamy peanut butter. Now, I'm going to say it because you guys always say it in the comments. Make sure your peanut butter doesn't contain xylitol. All natural peanut butter is the best kind to use. Just make sure it doesn't contain xylitol. We're going to go ahead and put this in the... I don't think I could put this in the mixer without getting some licks in. All right, give me a second. All right, go ahead and put it in. Kira's like, I just want to eat it all. Into the mixer. I did spray a little bit of oil in the cup so we can get it out a little easier. Oh my goodness. Okay, you'll get a spoonful. Just a second. All right, peanut butter taste test time. Yeah.
I would take it.
Good stuff. All right, Kira next. Ooh, you knew how to use the spoon too. All right, get some for Eleanor. Eleanor's like, is it my turn? Are you cleaning the counter, Memphis? Whoa, you did it! Oh, man. Peanut butters. I think they're happy. All right, while you guys are getting the peanut butter out of your teeth, we're also going to add 1 egg into the bowl. Oh, I know you can't have that. That's got to go in the cookies. Next, we're going to be adding 1 tablespoon of coconut cooking oil. Stay there, Kira. There you go. I know. Memphis is like, man, they're closer than me. No, don't lick all the peanut butters off there. And then we're going to be adding 2 tablespoons of honey. So the trick is, put the oil in the spoon first, and then the honey should actually release a lot easier.
Yep, it'll just fall in.
Kira.
There's one.
1 tablespoon honey. Oh, that big chunk of peanut butter finally fell. There.
Was,
you can lick the beaters all you want now.
I was gonna push it down here. In a second.
Look at Memphis. She's like, whoa. All right, 2 tablespoons of honey. All right, tongues out of the mixer. We gotta run it again. So that's all the wet ingredients. We are gonna mix those together. Now, once we mix the dry ingredients in, we may be adding a little bit of water to this. Just depends on how thick this ends up getting. So no tongues in the mixer. We're gonna go ahead and turn it on, mix it just a little bit. So we are going to preheat our oven to 350. So the next thing we're gonna do is mix together our dry ingredients. So what we're gonna be using is 1.5 cups of self-rising flour. We are gonna add 1/4 cup of oat flour. You could also use whole rolled oats if you would like. Apparently I can't say rolled oats. And then 1/4 cup of, say it with me now, Memphis, Carob. Not chocolate. This is not chocolate. Carob powder. Carob. And we are just going to mix all of our dry ingredients into this bowl and kind of whisk them together real quick. Go ahead and mix them together. And none of you need to eat any of the raw flours, okay? You don't need to.
It's empty, girl, sorry.
Yeah, it's empty, see? There's nothing in it. And you're like, oh man, it's empty. So yeah, we're just going to lightly whisk all of this stuff together. Incorporate it, and then we're going to dump it in there. Okay. Dry ingredients into the wet ingredients, poofing it all over the place. You're floofy too, huh? And then again, tongues out of the mixer. Oh my goodness, look at Kira's face.
Oh.
And oh no, you did it too fast.
I went great to 3 instead of 1.
Oops, yeah, you're supposed to do 1 first. That's okay. We got this.
So you could actually do that a whole lot slower.
Yeah, we're gonna mix it together, and like I said, if it's too thick, we're gonna add a little bit more water. This looks like it's gonna mix pretty good. Oh my good, look at it. It looks just like a chocolate cookie. Again, it's not chocolate, it's carob. Oh man, it's the best part of cookie making. Licking
really good,
the beaters. I was gonna say, that one's big enough for all 3 to get. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Look at that joy. That's pure joy right there. Oh, you got carob all over your face too. I didn't even notice.
She does.
She does right between her eyes.
You want to try some more?
Mm-hmm.
Keep knocking it off. She's like, I figured this out.
But we're not done yet. Okay, so Jamie's cleaning all the stuff off the edges of the bowls. The next thing we're gonna do is apparently clean Eleanor's face, because that's hilarious, is we are going to mix in about 3/4 cup of carob chips. Look at, they look like little chocolate chips, but they're not chocolate. They are carob. Oh, look at that. That does look perfect. Before we do that, would you like some carob? Would you like a carob? Yeah, would you like a carob? Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and fold this in to our mixture. To fold these in and to make the cookies, we're going to use a lightly floured surface, and we're just using that same self-rising flour. Now, we're going to flatten this out a little bit, and we are going to, like I said, fold those chips into the dough. And yes, the dogs are no longer in here, and Memphis is, look at it, it's a giant cookie, we're done.
Let's put it in the oven. All right, let's do it.
All right, let's put it in the oven. We'll make 1 giant cookie. What do you think, you guys? Should we try making 1 giant dog cookie sometimes?
That's amazing.
That would be pretty fun. Folding it in. Good job, hon. Good job.
I think that's pretty good.
Looks pretty good to me. Somebody's still filing complaints with the management. Would you like to file your complaints? Would you like to talk to HR? You're good, I promise. So, we are going to go ahead. Oh, she filed enough complaints that she's back.
Hey.
We are going to go ahead and roll these into balls. Now, you could flatten this out and make it pretty thick and cut them into shapes, but we are going to roll them into balls, and then we're just going to do this. We're going to kind of flatten them. You want to make sure they're all about the same size, and you want them to look like cookies. That's about what we're going to do. Okay, so best kitchen helper ever, of course, has always got to stay in here. So we rolled out the cookies, we flattened them out, and then we did take a couple, we didn't use all of our carob chips that we showed you guys. We kept a couple in the bowl, and we kind of pushed some down into the top so you would visually see them. And we are going to decorate these and add a few more really fun things once they come out of the oven. We're going to go ahead and put these in the oven for about 15 to 20, maybe 25 minutes. Because they're thicker, they're going to take a little bit longer to cook. So we're going to go ahead and pop these in the oven. Are you happy? Are you happy?
Like, no, Dad won't let me get cookies. You're not done yet. You gotta wait.
You gotta wait.
You gotta wait.
Here we go. Cookies into the oven. Now that the cookies are in the oven, this is a great time to remind you that this is a treat, not a meal replacement. Please feed your pets responsibly. Also, if you're new here and you haven't hit that subscribe button, click that subscribe button, hit that bell to turn on all notifications so you can see whenever we put up new videos. And, hey, Eleanor, she's like, there's stuff in the sink. You still have stuff on your face. If you guys want to see more of our Christmas themed and all of our dog treats, I will put some links down in the video description below and at the end of this video. And like movie magic, the cookies will be done pretty quickly. So after 20 minutes, the cookies are out of the oven. The one thing I am going to note, if you do decide to push the carob chips down into the cookies, they don't really melt. So if you bump them, they literally just fall right off, which I didn't realize was going to be a thing, but it's just a decorative thing anyway. Like, I just wanted them on there kind of for the photos. So just know that if you do push them into the top, they might fall off. It's better to just roll them right in it. But we're going to let these cool, and then we are going to decorate them. All cooled off, now it's time to decorate them. Now again, you can give them to your dogs just like this, but we gotta make them fancy. Oh, we got the Nerdy Nummies melting pot out. Okay, so what are we gonna decorate these with? We are going to melt some white yogurt melting wafers. I'm gonna throw in some Paramount crystals just to make it a little bit smoother. We're gonna dip these only half in our mixture, and then they wouldn't be hot chocolate cookies without a marshmallow or two. Yes, these have sugar in them. Again, if you don't want to feed them to your dogs, you don't have to. All the ingredients in there are safe for dogs, but if you're uncomfortable feeding it to them, then don't. And then we've got some sprinkles. I might do a couple different sprinkles. What do you think? She's like, melt the stuff, Mom. Get moving. I want a cookie. Woohoo! We got our stuff melted. It looks pretty good. Now, we're basically going to take the cookie and dip it to about halfway. And then let all that excess drip off. That's literally all you want, just halfway. Take your sprinkles of choice, sprinkle them on your cookie. They should stick pretty good, however much you want. And then, like I said, these are hot chocolate cookies. So we're gonna add a couple of mini marshmallows. 3, depending on the size of the cookie. Super cute. Oh my goodness. We did it. Oh, they're so stinking cute. They're not completely dry yet, so I'm gonna give them just a little bit more time to dry. But these turned out adorable. Okay, it's time to try. Set. One for Memphis, who's gonna eat it way too fast. I'm gonna kind of hold it while she breaks. There we go. Got it, broke it. All right, one for Memphis. One for Kira, who actually chews her food. And one for Miss Eleanor. What do you think? What do you think? Oh my goodness. Memphis already finished hers because she's the fastest eater on the planet. What do you think? Is that good stuff? Is that good stuff? Memphis is like, I would like to help them clean up their crumbs. Maybe I helped them clean up their crumbs. Yeah, maybe you helped them clean up their crumbs. Not super messy cookies. Nice and crumbly, that's what we expected. If you want them to be really, really crunchy, you can always, leave them in for far longer. Oh my goodness, what do you girls think? Were those delicious? They're like, yeah, that was delicious, Mom. That was awesome. We loved them. If you guys end up making these for your dogs, let us know. If you guys want to see more of our treat videos, at the end of this video and down in the video description below, we will have some links. You should totally go check those out. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Oh my goodness. Was that delicious? Was that awesome? Kira's like, oh, it's great. I need a drink now. Yeah, you need a drink now? Okay. All right. All right, you guys. We hope you enjoyed today's video. Yes, it is snowing outside, as always. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Stay positive, dream big, and we will see you again soon. Memphis is like, I need a drink after that cookie too. Was it great? All right. Goodbye, audience. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Oh my goodness. So much fun happening. So much fun. Goodbye, guys.